Hey guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to the King Kong Reviews live stream, kind of. Yeah, we're doing something a little bit interesting this time around. Instead of doing a normal, we're not doing a review live, that's not our intention. We're actually going to show you behind the scenes. This is a very exclusive live stream for you guys, very special one. You guys get to finally see how make an episode, and you get to see us on the set live. Good to see you, Bryce. Good to see you, Mupid. I can't pronounce it. Good to see you, Moan King. Anyway, so a couple updates before we get started. So first of all, yes, you are going to be seeing us do a live behind the scenes on a King Kong review. So you get to see me in action, do my work, and all that stuff. Also, good news. The next King Kong review will be out as scheduled this Friday. So you guys get to see us talk about King Kong for a little bit. That will be out front for any Patreon supporters. You can go see it right now early. Just $1 more will get you early access to all of our content, as well as other special features. So there's a lot to look forward to in this live stream tonight, guys. Come one, come all. Come gather around, children. It's high time we learn. So yeah, we're going to kind of go through the process of making an episode. So bear in mind, this next episode we're working on is not the Kong Escapes review. This is going to be the next episode. So, major spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for anybody who wants to know what's going on in the next episode. Just to let you know, we're only going to be doing the live segments. The narration I'm going to be doing separate, but you get to see me kind of just go woo on over camera and everything, which is great. So this is going to be a special treat. And because the certain pandemics going around, we figured we'd give you guys a little bit of extra entertainment, a little bit of that extra taste, just that excellent entertainment for you guys. So, with that said, we're going to show you guys basically how it all works, how I set up an episode. The first thing I do, obviously, is set up the script. I keep the script in this really big-ass binder. I keep all my scripts in here. And for spoiler review, for just a bit of a spoiler, guys, the next episode after the King Kong Escapes review will be on Peter Jackson's Son of Kong and Into the Wolf Slayer. A lot of people have asked us to cover that whole scenario that went on in 2005, early 2005, before his remake came out. So we are actually going to be discussing it, and we're going to be kind of doing a little review on it. And it's supposed to come out for April 1st, but I don't know if we're going to make that deadline. It's not 100%, but we're going to try it. At least it's going to come out in April, along with another review, which will be separate from the Kong reviews, will be part of the BigJackFilms review. So, basically, if you guys want to see what the hell the script looks like, I type everything on Microsoft Word. So I do every script on Microsoft Word. It's very easy to do. I don't use any of those script apps or anything. Ooh, excuse me. And basically, here's the script. Here's what the script to a Kong review looks like. I basically have, this is a little tip for everybody, in terms of, no, it's not from the Pentagon. I personally got these super classified pictures via donation I made to someone in Washington, D.C. No names, but I think he lives on Pennsylvania Avenue. All right, come on, fellas, come on now. Anyway, so, this is what the script looks like. Basically, your title, whatever. You have, I always keep the review under fair use, disclaimer at the top, so I know what I'm talking about when I start doing narrations. But then if you want to do, if I want to know when I'm shooting live segments and when I'm doing narration, you can see there's a blue highlight. That means it's going to be a live segment. It's going to be a live shot, and it's not going to be a narration that I can do, which is here. These are the narrations. I know it's kind of hard to see what the script says, because we're kind of mirrored right now, and it's a little blurry. But, as you can see, this is what it's looked like. This is the script. It's a couple pages, and I do maybe keep a little something at the very end. I don't know. Was there another page? I think we're... Okay, hang on a sec. Oh, wait, you know what? We are... Actually, shit, I think I have a page missing here, but no worries. I'm like, what is it? What is it? Irving Gersher. This was not in the script. There was a false page inserted. Nobody knew. It was a total secret. Anyway, so this is what the script looks like. Now, the second thing I do after I finish, writing a script is obviously film it. And one of the things I usually try to pick out is a shirt. Now, in my closet, I have a fuckload of review shirts. These are shirts I use specifically for reviews. And basically, this is the one we're using because it is a Peter Jackson themed episode. We're going to be doing the Peter Jackson Kong. This is just a shirt I got at a Goodwill or something. Right? I found it out of pure random. Holy crap. And so we obviously have that. Next thing we have is the set. This is my setup. And I'm just going to kind of bring you guys over here. So this is the setup, and usually I just put my bed down and I just put all my Kong merchandise, framed poster for my remake, DVDs, figures, plushies, all kinds of goodies all over this setup. This is my normal Kong reviews. In fact, there's little Easter eggs at the top. I actually just got a brand new bookshelf. So all my Kong figures and other little memorabilia stuff is all there. My books on Kong are there. It's all good stuff. So that's the set. And the set's just a very simple thing. If you're ever talking about something, you want to make sure you have all your merchandise kind of showing so you know how much of a fucking fanboy you are. Actually, one thing I do want to point out while we're here, in terms of fan mail, guys, I get a lot of fan mail. For those who send me fan art, I've been getting so much of it, and I really appreciate it from all you guys, but this is my entire fan art billboard of all the fan art you guys have been sending me. So again, thank you guys so much for sending me all this art. Some of this is incredible. Look at this Kong art. There's a Godzilla, Godzilla fan art, Kong there, the Brachiosaurus from Fallen Kingdom. There's just some great artwork I get from my fans, and I always keep it there to keep me going every day, which is fantastic. So there's that. And then finally, the last thing we need, obviously, is lighting. I've been learning a lot about lighting lately, and normally I use natural light, so the light up there, which is my chandelier light. I sometimes have a set light if the lighting's kind of shitty, but then we also I use my TV monitor for lighting because it makes things a little bit easier to see in terms of camera. No 18 fan art. However, if you guys want to send me art, if you want to send me questions via letters, gifts, or donations, you can. So obviously at this address, BigJackFilms, P.O. Box 326, Queensville, Ontario, L0G1R0. We'd love to receive stuff from you guys. We'd love to hear letters from you guys, and we'd love to do live streams on them. So there's that. So finally, the last thing you need to do an episode, a camera. Now, this is the camera we're going to be using today. This is just a simple Sony Handycam. I've been using Sony my whole life, my whole time being on YouTube once I got to HD technology. And this one is just a simple Sony Handycam. You can get these at any, pawn shop. These are common. They're about $25-50. I use them all the time. They have SD cards. I love Sony. Sony is the best in terms of cameras. Now, normally for very professional, big-time reviews, we use this sucker. This is a Sony AVC HD. It's an HD built into the thing. You don't need an extra SD card. We normally use these. I picked this up for $50 at a pawn shop, and I reached out to a certain somebody. That would be Doug Walker, and he said this is the same cameras they used on a couple of their projects. So it was like, okay, cool. It's the same kind of technology. So there's that camera. Now, something I actually want to show you guys is a little bonus thing before we get started. I'm just going to place you guys down here a little bit so you can see a little bit more of the action. One of the things I want to show you guys, and this is kind of sentimental thing, a little behind-the-scenes goodness on my Kong remake I did almost 10 years ago. Like, I literally started production, I started writing the script in September 2010. Holy crap, now we're in 2020. This was the camera we used during the entire shoot of Kong, and by the time we finished the movie, every shot in the can, this thing died. Normally, you'd see the screen, right, on any of these cameras. Normally, you'd see the screen, and this thing still works. I still use this for my audio, but look what happened when we finished Kong. The entire screen went white. It's just pure white, and it still functions, but I can't see anything on the camera. So this thing lived out its days. I had this for the longest time. This is a 10-year-old camera. And I adored using it on filming, and it was great. So, with that said, so we have everything set up. We have our script, we have camera, we have our backdrops. So, let's see how this all works. So, I'm going to start by putting the camera on and just adjusting how things are. I have it set up currently on my just my speaker or for my computer stuff, but currently I just want to try to just kind of do it basically here and everything. So, It's up. It's up. It is above. You can't. The camera is above us. Which I normally use to, like, you know, talk about, like, hi guys, you know, I'm here to do a review. Ah, this movie sucks. So we're just gonna do this. So the light seems pretty good. I'm just gonna kind of back up. I want to get kind of the right look of it too. I don't want to show too much stuff. Let me try to maybe, and it's also good to kind of move some props too. I'm currently just moving a box prop kind of on the side, and yeah, you get to see me in action. So the next thing I have to do is obviously talking in front of the camera. I need to remember all my lines, which is one of the most tricky things any filmmaker or any actor does, is try to remember their lines. So one of the things we have here, obviously, is the script. And what I like to do is try to face it in front of the camera, so at least I can see. But it is pretty difficult. It is pretty tricky. And that Blu-ray just fell right the fuck over. Of the Peter Jackson movie. So it is a little tricky to get it right the first few times. So I do a couple of takes. So let's see here. So the first line says, you know, do my intro, you know, welcome to Kong Reviews. And I say, it's hard to believe that it's been 15 years since Peter Jackson released his groundbreaking tribute. Okay, so that's the first shot. Now, I try to remember this a little bit to kind of get it down. So I'm just going to do a couple, like, narrations for you guys. So I'll just, like, this is how it normally sounds. Hey guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to the King Kong Reviews. Or, you know, something like that. Or, like, you know, hey, it's like, I try to add a little catchphrase at the beginning. You know, like, trying to think of one, like, you know, I actually got one for this one. I'll be like, Tabe, you know, Bada, no hi, right? I'll probably do something like that. I'll be like, Bala, welcome to the King Kong Reviews. I like to try to change it up a bit. So let's try that. I think actually that's a good idea, you know. Bala, welcome to the King Kong Review series. And it's hard to believe that it's been 15 years since Peter Jackson released his groundbreaking tribute to King Kong. Something like that. You know, just something very simple. So what I'll do is I'll actually set it up right by the my laptop. So I'll just have it at least stand there, so at least I can see something. So we're just gonna set up the camera. You know, King Kong Reviews, take one. And this is the clapperboard that Denim used in our remake, and it's got little Easter eggs. For those who don't know, this is one of the props we had on the shoot as Denim's thing. Basically, it's a CB picture, so that's supposed to be a little nod to CB Denim from the Mighty Kong. The production is under 601. That is the production number of the original Kong when it was shooting, and it says 3376, aka 1933 and 1976. So there's a little tribute there. There's Panasonic VHS A1. That's what they were shooting on. And then it says March 2nd. That was the date that the original film was released. Scene 33, 1933. Take 05. So take 5, the 2005 remake. So there's all little Easter eggs. See, you don't have to do Easter eggs that are just like little things in the background. Sometimes you could put them on a little board and you can get away with it. So there's that. So we're going to get this first take going. Literally, you know, take one. And we're going to make this actually work. So you guys get to see me in action. So I'm just going to press record on here. Battery life's pretty good. I've got some pretty decent lighting. I might make the screen white on my TV so I can at least get better lighting. Yeah, there we go. A bit more exposure. That looks way better. And I'm just going to rate this part script. So we want to go, you know, Bala, welcome back, and so on. And I always drink something. Always have something handy to keep yourself hydrated when you're doing reviews. Presumably water. I'm drinking Pepsi, but that's okay. So, Bala, welcome to the King Kong Reviews, and it's hard to believe it's been 15 years since Peter Jackson released his groundbreaking tribute to King Kong. Okay, let's do this. You guys get to see me do a review, okay? So let me just get on the camera, and here we go. Ready? A little breath. Bala, welcome to the King Kong Reviews, guys. No, let's do one. Okay. Bala, welcome back to the King Kong Review series. And it's hard to believe that it's been 15 years since Peter Jackson released his groundbreaking epic tribute to his favorite film. I like that one. I'm going to do one more of those. Bala, welcome back to the King Kong Review series. And it's hard to believe that it's been 15 years since Peter Jackson released his groundbreaking epic tribute to his all-time favorite film. Okay, that was good. So we got about two takes there, essentially. Now we're going to go into the next line, which, obviously, you know, blue light, blue highlighted line. And this one's going to take a while. Now, normally it's hard for me to do a long take, like a very, very long take on something. It does take a while. So, basically, sometimes if I can't remember a line, or if I can't do a full sentence, I'll do half of it. And what I can do is, basically, like moving, so basically to keep it kind of as one take, I'll move my arms around and memorize it and hold still, look back, and then do it like the whole thing, so at least it kind of makes sense in the cut. So, let me just read this line. However, what I cannot respect is what the fans said should have happened with a 15-year-old April Fool's prank that was announced during the film's production. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on this one, I'm actually going to kind of put the script right in front of the camera, if I can. It is a little tricky because how big the page is. Shit. Sorry, I'm just kind of putting the script behind you guys. I'm actually going to fold it. That's another thing, just fold the script. Just make sure you at least get it in that one take. Let's see here. Okay. So there's that. Okay, actually, that's pretty good. So I'm going to do this take. We're going to do a couple of these. All right? So maybe one I'll be a bit light and one I'll be a bit harder. So let's see. Say, however, I cannot respect what the fans said should have happened when 15 years. Okay. However, what I cannot respect is what the... Okay, see, I'm already forgetting my lines. However, what I cannot respect is what fans said should have happened with the 15-year-old April Fool's prank that was announced during the film. Okay. What I cannot respect is what the fans said should have happened. Fans said should have happened. Okay. However, what I cannot respect is what the fans said should have happened. See, I already forgot my lines. These long ones are pretty tricky. Should have happened with a 15-year-old April Fool's prank that was announced. Okay. 15-year-old. Okay. However, what I cannot respect is what the fans said should have wanted with a 15-year-old April Fool's prank that was announced during the film's production. That was with the two planned sequels, Son of Kong and King Kong Into the Wolf Slayer. Good. That's one take. I had to kind of look at the script a little bit and kind of pause myself. So let me try one bit more aggressive this time. You know, give myself a bit of that angry review thing, but not too much. However, what I cannot respect is what the fans said should have done with the 15-year-old... Now, see, I already forgot that. See, the energy takes a lot out of you, essentially. However, what I cannot respect is a 15-year-old April Fool's prank that came out during the film's production. That, of course, being Son of Kong and King Kong Into the Wolf Slayer. Still one more. I just want to do one for safety because I actually liked how I got that in one take. However, what I cannot respect is what the fans said should have happened 15 years ago with an April Fool's prank that was announced during the film's production. That, of course, being Son of Kong and King Kong Into the Wolf Slayer. There we go. So there's two takes. Pretty much good. I'm just going to take a minute because I'll read some questions while we're filming. Holy shit. Yeah, that was a take. All right, cut. Good take. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, guys. I'm not sure. I've talked to him recently. Batman would kill for Diet Coke. Diet Coke! Sorry if I'm just like kind of reading messages. I do the same doing audiobooks. That's a take. Thank you. Thank you. And let me guys know if I sound like... See, it's funny. A lot of people think I sound like Electric Dragon, a.k.a. Animat. And funny enough, I've met him. He's a really nice guy in person. I met him at Con Bravo a couple of years ago. We actually hung out and had a drink. He was a really nice guy. But, yeah, Animat's a really cool dude to be around. Really great guy. I want to meet him again. He seems nice. We're doing pretty good. We're staying under lockdown, so that's why I figured I'd show you guys how I do a review. So we got that line done. Now we'll move on to the next one. So, basically, I had to do that one line up there. Now we get to the next page. So we did one page. Now, normally, a rule about scripts is that one page equals 1 minute of screen time. That's normally for film scripts. Review scripts are a little different. I'd say if you do review scripts, they're probably about 2 to 3 minutes a page. So So it all depends. Let's see here. So that's all narration, so I can worry about this later. Announcement there. Okay, so that's the last bit. That's the last bit. So I'm just gotta move some stuff around here a little bit. So that's the post-credit scene. We'll worry about that later. Now, here's the thing. I will say this, guys. The post-credit scene on this episode that I'm filming right now, unfortunately might not happen now because of what's going on and because it involves a couple of people in the shoot. So, with that said, it also required me going to Comic-Con and finding somebody for that. So, with that said, I'm going to change around, and luckily I have a backup post-credit scene that will go into this episode. So, look forward to that. So, now we're on this live segment here. And what I'm going to do is, again, fold the script. You guys will like this one. And when you guys see the episode in its entirety, it's going to be kind of funny to see this all in action. Yeah, I'm doing, a sequel to mine? That ain't happening. I know so many people want that, but the problem is it's impossible. It is an impossible task to do. So... yeah, this one's going to be a bit tricky, this last one. So we're going to save that for later. Put my card face down, per se. And now we're going to do this line. This line is, wouldn't it be like a teaser King Kong? Okay, so I'm just going to do a little practice on this. Oh, wow, 5th anniversary? Holy shit. All right, so here's the line, essentially, that I'm doing. Hey, Big Huey, TOONMORE, good to see you. We're just filming a King Kong review right now. So I'm just going to make a little joke here. So let me just read this out. Wouldn't it be like the teaser to King Kong Lives using footage from only the first film? I'm not kidding. That's an actual teaser. Take a look. So I have a couple ideas of what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to do this little bit. Again, 2 takes is usually what I do. 2 to 3 takes because we do white knuckle productions again, of course. So that means this live stream might be a little less than normal. So I'm just going to kind of place you guys a bit more where you can see what's going on. And wow, it's like the frame rate is really bad right now. If it gets bad, I apologize, guys. So, I'm just going to do this last line, and then we're probably going to cut the stream. I might come back later. I don't know. But I do want to get this one done. So, let me just get this take out of the way, and then I'll answer 3 more questions and so on. Just, for some reason, our Wi-Fi is acting up. So, look at this. Actually, I'm going to not record that again. Okay. Yeah, so sorry about that, folks. So sorry. Okay. So you guys get to see me do that. All right. Would it be like the teaser? Okay. Would it be like the teaser? See, I already forgot my lines. Would it be like the teaser to King Kong Lives where they only use footage from the first movie? I'm not kidding. They actually had that as a teaser. Take a look. Would it be like the teaser to King Kong Lives where they only use footage from the first movie? Shit, I didn't like that one. Wouldn't that be like the... Would it be like the teaser to the... Would it be like the teaser to King... Would it be like the teaser to King Kong Lives where they only use footage from the first movie? I'm not kidding. They actually made that a teaser. Take a look. Would it be like the teaser to King Kong Lives where they only use footage from the first movie? I'm not kidding. They actually did it as a teaser. Take a look. Good. All right. So I got those clips done. So I'm just going to kind of bring you guys a bit more down to earth because... right now, our Wi-Fi is pretty shitty. I apologize. Again, this just... even live streams, we can't even do anything. Like, it's really bad. I don't know. I'd probably cut this here. Sorry if this is a little quick, because I can see our Wi-Fi is really choppy right now, which really sucks. I am so sorry, guys. I might do a live stream tomorrow to make up for it. But until the next video, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off. And we'll be back tomorrow. I promise I will be back tomorrow because I feel bad that this live stream is sucking. But there you go. You got to see behind the scenes. Bye!